Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to create an account with Pearson Vue to take your NCLEX exam as an international applicant. Alright, so let's go guys. So I'm on the NCLEX website, which is NCLEX.com. basically that's where you just go. Then you go to registration process, you click on registration process, but even after that you just ensure you're on the right website. Okay, this is the NCLEX website, and you go to registration process. So once you're here, you click on register online now. Okay, if you already registered, you just click on sign in to schedule now, but just want to show you how to do the whole process. Then you click on register online now. The next thing you will need to do, it will take you down to the Pearson Vue, which is the body that delivers the exam. Then you check all these to say you agree to the terms and conditions of the exam. It's going to ask you for your information. You want to create a web information. Now ensure that whatever information you are inputting here is the same information you've used to create an account with the board you are going to be registering with. Ensure it is. This video is for demonstrative purpose, so some of the informations might not be accurate for an individual, but it's for demonstrate. The video is for demonstrative purposes, for guidance. So I'll just put Mr. Suspector. And last name. Then if you have suffix, you can put that. Then you put your email address. Then you go on to click on next. Then it's going to ask you for your home address. So wherever you are, you just put the address. So where are you taking the exam for? Let's take, for example, you're taking the exam from Nigeria. So I'll just locate Nigeria. Okay, then your address, line 1, line 2, and the like. So I'll just look for one of these addresses and put in the phone number. You'll be using this particular phone number. If you have any other phone number, you could just put it, but if you don't have, you just leave it. So I've put the home address. Location is Nigeria. Their first line of address 41 Joy Crescent. Second line of address, the city is Ibadan. The postcode, in Nigeria, postcode don't usually matter, but that's why you could see that it is not starred, because some countries postcode doesn't really work like that. In order to develop an advanced country, postcode actually work pretty well. All right, so that's why it's not starred. All right, so you could just leave it if you don't know it, but if you do, just put it. The ones that are starred are the ones that actually, as you can see, those are the ones that you must put it. They're now asking corresponding communication preferences, which language, if they have to communicate with you, will you prefer them to communicate with you with? So I just put English language. Okay, then you click on the next. Okay, now it's asking what's your mother's maiden name, the last name only, mother's family name before she got married. So whatever it is, you just put it there. Then your date of birth, ensure whatever date of birth you use for your account creation is what you're going to be using here as well. Okay, so I'll just put 25th 2000. Okay, 2000. What's your gender? Just put me. What is your country? Social security. Do you have? If you don't have, of course, as international applicant, you will not have social security number, unless you're already in the US. You're trying to book the exam, then you have your social security number. In actually saying, ask again, if you are currently or were married, what is your maiden name? Now this is specifically for women who are actually married that have changed their surname. Okay, so if you've changed your surname, you are not bearing your husband's surname, you have to just put it there. Then if you ever change your name, what is your previous name? For those who have changed their name before, for whatever reason. So you might, even if you're a male but you've changed your name for whatever reason, maybe you've not added your own name to be part of your surname, so you just have to put it there. But if not, you don't need to worry yourself. Okay, if you answer the previous questions, when did you last use this name, you put it there. But if you haven't, it's not a must, you don't need to put anything. Okay, if you haven't, you don't need to. If you have not changed your name, for women who have changed their name, you need to fill this particular place if you've changed your name. Okay, then if you are currently or were married, what is your maiden name? What do they mean? Your maiden name is your surname before you got married. So let's say, for example, your name is Shade Chioma, then your surname is let me say Nwanchuku. Okay, that's your surname before you get married, Nwanchuku. So when you get married now, your surname is let me say Oyerinde. They're not going to be Abiola Chioma Oyerinde. So your maiden name is Nwanchuku. Okay, I hope you guys understand the issue of maiden name. Some people get it a bit confused though. So once you fill all this information, you might not need to bother yourself about this. Once you fill it, you just select your primary language and you click on next. Okay, now it's going to take you next. Here you are going to create a username, like must contain 6 or more characters. So I'll just put one of those usernames I do use for activities like this. I'm just going to put, alright, so just going to put the username. Okay, that's my username. Let me just check if it's available. So the username, someone please select, and the username is not available, so I'll just add okay, so I'll just put 8082. Let's check if the username is available. So this username is actually available, so I'll just no, I don't like that username. Let me check. So this other one is actually available, so I'm going to use that. Then you need to create a password. Alright, you might have to create a very good password, but don't go and create a good password that you've forgotten. Okay, so I've created a good password. As you can see, it's strong. So don't worry, just try to remember the password, that's all. Then any security questions that you have to ask: what's the name of the first school you attended? Fine, you need to answer this to the best of your knowledge, but if you know that you're likely going to forget, you could just use one particular word to answer all of them, like all of them. But if you know you will remember, just put the information there. So attended merit school. I just leave it, keep it simple. And in what city or town did your parents meet? Who was your childhood hero? What is your mother middle name? What name your first undergraduate university you attended? What is your first spouse? Okay, and what is your parent? I actually don't know, to be honest, but I'll just put something. I'll just put something there. Okay, but just put something you always remember. Okay, put something you always remember. All right, what year did you graduate from high school? What year did you graduate from high school? So I'll just put let me just put 2008 there. Then once you've done all this, the next thing you should click is what? Next. So thank you guys, that is how to create an account and register with Pearson Vue for you to be able to take your NCLEX exam. So the next video, you can watch my other video or my next video, as the case may be, on how to apply for authorization to test to take your exam via PearsonVue. That's where we actually stop. So what is the next things you apply to actually take your exam? So just watch my other video. You'll be able to apply for your authorization to test via PearsonVue account that you've created. Wish you guys success in your exam. Thank you.